Nigga be walking through all types of shit. Oh, slime.
Trust your gut, bro. Trust your intuition, bro. You're not tweaking when it comes to your life, bro. You're not tweaking, bro. You know what the fuck going on around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to the energy around you. Pay attention to the vibrations around you. Pay attention to God talking to you.
Get straight to it. I'm not even about to. I'm not even gonna raise right now. I'm not gonna raise. Let's just get straight to it, bro. You did.
Back in high school, I took a mysteries and mythology type class, or something like that. I don't remember the name of the class. It basically just had to do with real life mysteries and creepy shit. I was into that kind of stuff. I was taking the class with a good friend, who I'll call Ben for this story. The teacher of the class took us on a field trip to a nearby abandoned village with an unknown past. The village was built in the early 1900s, but seems as though it had been quickly abandoned shortly after it was built. The bus ride there was about 20 minutes. All of us were glued to the bus windows as we pulled up some sketchy-looking, decrepit road cutting through dense forest.
So listen, first thing first, I just want to know this, bro, right? Why do y'all parents agree for y'all to go to this creepy shit, bro? But you talking about the building, but the neighborhood was abandoned. You literally just said it. And y'all thought it was cool for y'all parents to be like, yeah, mom, we about to go to a creepy neighborhood. Can you sign right here? Can you sign the waiver so we can go? What? But y'all can't be slow, bro. Y'all can't be this dumbfounded, bro.
The road eventually led to a clearing. We were there. We stepped out onto the road, which had grass growing through the cracks. The grass surrounding was almost knee-high. Then there were the buildings. The tall, archaic brick buildings with the boarded-up windows all gave off such chilling vibes. The teacher lined all 20 of us up, counted heads, and then began leading the way. The point of this little field trip was to use the so-called skills we learned in class to see if we could put anything together about why the village may have been abandoned so long ago. Some of the buildings had holes in the walls to serve as entryways. There were even holes in the ground next to some of the buildings, seemingly dug to get into the basements of some of the buildings, which seemed creepy. There was one building though. It stood taller than any of the others. It just intrigued me the most. While the teacher was leading the group towards the village church, Ben and I decided to sneak off on our own to look for anything interesting.
See, this that I be talking about, bro. This that white stuff I be talking about, bro. So all my subscribers, bro, you listen, y'all. I call this white stuff because in your head somewhere your brain blanked out and your brain changed colors. It go from pink to white because you start doing dumb stuff. Bro, why would you leave the group to explore stuff? The place already creepy. And you want to explore? But you get in a situation, you get abducted by something. You want to beg for help. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk.
When we walked off in the direction of the tallest building, we saw a hole in the ground. It was dug by the back door of the building, which had been sealed off. In the hole was a ladder which led down to the concrete floor below. We both looked at each other and knew we had to do it. Ben climbed down first, then me. Luckily, this was just around the time Apple started putting flashlights on their phones, so we had a source of light. It was creepy down there. There were a couple of beer bottles, one graffiti tag on the wall, and dusty wooden planks everywhere. There was a wooden stairway which led up to complete darkness, since all windows and doors had been sealed shut from above. We had already gone as far as to enter the building, so we figured we'd go up the stairs too. I went first, and with each step, the creakiness of the 100-year-old wood made me feel as if I was going to fall through each and every step. Ben followed suit. This floor of the building was very tight. It seemed like there were many openings going off into different, smaller rooms. It was so dark in there, you would never even guess it was daytime. Ben and I were honestly starting to get creeped out in there, and agreed to go back outside.
Oh, now y'all want
But
to go
just
back.
then, there was a noise in one of the tiny rooms. Like a
Alright, I'm back. My fault. It's straight. Let's get back to it. You feel me?
rooms. Like a big rock hitting the concrete floor. A normal instinct would be to
That
run, but
Glocky.
Ben and I froze, locked eyes for a moment, then both tiptoed over to the opening of the room. We shined the lights into the room and ran. We ran back down the stairs and then up the rusty ladder back outside. We caught up to the group out of breath. We didn't say anything though to avoid getting in trouble. One of our classmates asked us what was wrong. We told him we snuck into one of the buildings, and in one of the rooms, when we shined the light into it, we saw 3 guys standing maybe 10 feet away from the doorway, facing Ben and I in a weird formation, as if they were waiting for us.
Oh. Time to get that Glocky. I'm about. All 3 of them. They all getting shot close range. Ooh.
As we continued following the group, we paid extra attention to the tall building we entered from the distance. And before leaving, we saw a person's face at one of the higher level windows that had not been boarded up. We never told the teacher in fear of getting in trouble.
Understand it.
We didn't know what to think. Were those just homeless people living in there? Were they gang members in
Could be
hiding?
that too.
Ben freaks me out with
Or it
his
could be
theory.
ghosts.
He says they were ghosts of the people who once lived in the
Could be.
town. Still, the way the 3 guys were just hauntingly standing there so calmly, staring at us the moment we peeked our heads through that doorway, I still can't get that image out of my head. I may go back to that village one day,
Hey, you going back?
just to prove Ben's
Bruh,
idea wrong.
You going back? You going back? Is you slow? Yo, man. Alright, y'all. I'm out, bro.